Hey family, it's your boy Cutnice50. Welcome to the Unscripted podcast. This episode, is a big one. How did we get here? We're going to discuss cell phones. And the day I wanted to bring this topic up, I remember coming up, man, cell phones ain't even exist. We was even lucky to get a pager, and I believe I was a young adult to get a pager, but my stepson just got his phone at the age of 9. And I just started thinking about it. Technology, it can be a good and bad thing, but I don't understand it. What's the rush in getting kids cell phones? And just with our society period, man, I think the downfall when it comes to health, nutrition, fitness is accessibility. We got more stuff, technology to keep us entwined, to keep us busy, that we are getting less physical active and stuff like that. So I get it. At a certain age, I do believe you do need a cell phone, communication, co-parenting and stuff like that. So I get the gist of it, of why most people out there now get it, but what age limit is enough? I want to hear from you. Don't forget to comment, man, so we can discuss this. I just was just thinking about this for myself. I remember I didn't get a cell phone until I think I purchased my own cell phone. And even though it's a different time, but I think I purchased my own cell phone. I think it was a prepaid phone. It wasn't it was a flip phone. It wasn't nothing that can get on the internet and stuff like that, because we ain't had that technology back then. So, and it's just funny how times have changed, man. You get all these iPhone, what is probably 14 now, $1,500, $1,600 for a phone. Internet plan, you got to have a bill. So not only is you paying for the phone, now you paying for the service, and it's going to be minimum $80 to $100+ every month. So what's the rush? As far as parents, what's the rush to getting kids cell phones? Because now we are responsible for them. We are responsible for what they are watching, what they have more access to anything, especially YouTube. So if they're, just say 9, now they're going to have the ability to get adult content that you can't supervise. Everybody, you can't supervise it, but I know we use it for different reasons, for technology, games, stuff like that, to keep them busy, because we're trying to provide for our family. We're trying to take care of them. We're trying to do all our business and everything else. So we need something to keep them occupied. But it's like I said, you come home from school, stuff like that. When we came up, it had cartoons on TV. Now it's only reality TV shows, less cartoons, unless you have cable. Then it's like Cartoon Network, if that still exists. I don't even know, but it's not even cartoons like that we had growing up that's still available for kids to watch today. So now everybody's on their phone. You name it. I was think doing my walking on the trail or something like that. A lady or a saver, and I used to just walk down Midtown in Atlanta. I used to walk almost 5 miles every day to get some cardio, different exercises, going towards my first bodybuilding show. So I used to do a lot of walking. I see people on the phones. I seen a lady. I had to stop a couple of times. Finna walk out in traffic because you ain't paying attention to nothing that's going on in front of you. Your head down and you got a phone. How you know where you're going? So, I done had people run into me. I'm looking like, what are you doing? I'm not gonna move out the way, and I'm already here. You swerving all? No, ma'am, no sir, no ma'am. So understand, just be careful, man. Don't let technology rule your life. Like me, I don't even watch. Even though I'm busy, I got my own vices. I'm always training. Now I'm getting into making more content and stuff like that. I'm always doing like meal plans, nutrition plans, workout plans, and stuff like that for my clients. But I'm also still doing education. I'm still, think I'm gonna get another certificate. Y'all already know I'm a certified nutritionist, but more histolic nutritionist. So I'm trying to branch out to get more stuff on herbs and all this other stuff. Y'all know I've been researching a lot of stuff for the last couple of years, and we all capable of learning stuff every day. But that's what technology is good for, helping you research, keep you educated and stuff like that. And the education system today, that's a whole different story. But today we discussing cell phones and even though a lot of people use cell phones for business, you can do make reels off cell phones and stuff like that. That's still business oriented, and which they are good for, and that's good for adults or entrepreneurs or people who need a phone to do their job. But as far as kid goes, I don't see the rush in getting a kid to have a cell phone. I don't believe, even though times have changed, I don't believe I was under 18. I think what first thing we got was a pager, and I might have been playing football, playing basketball. So just thinking maybe sophomore, junior year. But besides that, I ain't really need nothing. And we knew how to page somebody, the little verse 911 means, I think I worked at a little Burger King and McDonald's when I was playing ball. So, if you was when I was under 16, you can only work, I think, till it get dark. So daylight saving time, I guess it was 6, 7 p.m. or whatever the case may be. So if I needed a ride, but I always still work kind of close. So even if it's a mile or two, I ain't need to call nobody. I just walk home or jog home, whatever else I got to do to get there. I didn't depend on transportation, nobody coming to get me, because I worked with some place that was kind of close to my job. So I just was curious, man, what y'all think about that? Cell phones, how did we get here? What's the rush to getting kids that needed? I understand I got tits and tats for co-parenting, stuff like that, so the child can have it. You got to connect with the other parents, depending on the relationship status and stuff like that. So I can get it for a certain standpoint, but as far as them just having a cell phone, what's the proper age now to let them have it? Because you got to think YouTube is big now, the TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, all the other social media, which is generally for adults, is big, but now kids can get that. So like I said, they're already less active, they're already less physical than what we were growing up. So is it a good thing, a bad thing, or it's just the times have changed and they do need them? Is it a financial strain on us because we want to do better, provide better for our kids and stuff like that? But I think I'm gonna post a video from Felicia Rashad. I think I downloaded, or even I saved it. If I can't put it on this video, I will, discussing how she said her mother raised her, and she refuses to adapt to change, and she's going to raise her daughter and her kids the same way that she was raised, because she works. It works. She says has the ability to live in any time frame. It don't matter if it's 100 years from now, if it's back in whenever. She says her mother gave her all the ability that she needs to survive at any time. And that's what the message I got from that is, that she is a survivor. So, I can get with it. I believe in tough love. I believe in, wanting better for your kids and always providing for them. But that goes into a whole nother realm. Or are we making them softer, or are we setting them up for failure? We already see the trends now, man. A lot more people are lost than ever. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want to do. They don't have a plan on the future. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to start a business. They just don't want to do too much of nothing. They have hopes and dreams, but they're not doing nothing with them, and they're just sitting on them. So that's a whole different thing. And like I said, I mean, a lot of men, they talk to me, and I know why they're feeling the way they was, and it's because of low testosterone, just how we eat, man. I blame a lot of stuff on the foods that we eating because it's accessible. We got fast, especially you come from where I come from. You got liquor stores around the corner. You got fast food places all around you. And we all, lack of money. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to McDonald's, whoever. We're going to get whatever dollar menu we can. Or I think it was Chinese places. We used to get that dollar rice. Even though I don't even know if it had shrimp fried rice in it, but what kind of shrimp fried rice was it for $1? So just think about that, man. Yeah, it's cheap, but what kind of meat and food are you really eating for $1? Now everything is people price gouging and stuff like that, man. So, I always try to put content out and partner with people who try to save us our hard working money. You save your dollars. If you're trying to eat healthy, you're trying to get your nutrition right, you're trying to do whatever you got to do, man, just to survive and live, because the salaries ain't going up. Everything else is going up all around us. But what can we do? Either you got to work another job, you got to do something else, or you getting stuck in a revolving circle working for somebody else for the rest of your life. My game plan has always been to just, I do have my own business, but not to work for nobody else long term. And, in the football days, I had a thing I was going to retire by 30. It didn't end how I wanted to, but like I said, everything happens for a reason. And I'm still a better person. I'm a better man. I don't learn a whole lot, and I'm happy with the process. So, I'm continuing to do what I got to do. But I do have to say that I do like that when COVID hit, now you had to get more entwined. You had to reach back out to people. You had to talk to more people. You had to stay home. The relationships got stronger, and some didn't make it because they didn't know who their spouse was, or boyfriend, girlfriends getting separated. That was a whole different monster right there when it comes to that time. But it made you realize, take a seat back and be thankful for whatever you have, So I try to look at everything as a balancing scale. It's pros and cons to anything in life. Me, I'm not a complainer. So I'm going to take it as it is, continue to walk this journey, continue to just help people. I know what my gifts is, and it's always been in health, nutrition, fitness, training. So that always gave me joy, even at a young age, so I continue to do it. I continue to try to get the message out there, help as many people as I can, especially these men now. And like I said, we got some great partners, man. Don't forget the links in the description below, man. You get in the comments, questions, concerns, hit your boy up. It's your boy Cutnice50. And this is the Unscripted Podcast. Hey, we just stepping it up. I don't know what the next one's about, but shoot me a message you want to hear about something, man. We're going to be talking about relationships. I got a lot of stories to tell, man. So it's your boy. I'll holler.